Hey guys, thanks for watching Be Better Golf. The first time you saw us together, I met Dr. KWON in his lab. This video is a follow-up to that to see kind of faults and fixes, because as you're working through this stuff, how to actually kind of take it to the course a little bit. Dr. KWON, I've been playing, feeling a lot more athletic in my swing, playing well. Now some certain things have popped up that I just wanted to get kind of your opinion on kind of how to continue the progress so it's not just kind of plateauing.
Yep.
So when somebody comes back to see you, what do you want to see?
If the golfer is reasonably skilled, then we'll go through a swing analysis.
Yep.
And I'll see something we don't usually see with the naked eyes.
Yeah.
So through the analysis, we'll be able to see how the golfer is really interacting with the ground and things like that. So then based on that, we can work on more on the swing.
More in-depth stuff.
Yeah.
That's where the qual assist and the 3D analysis.
Yeah. For example, I'm expecting low handicap amateur player next week, and then he went through a reprogramming session several weeks ago. He's returning, so this time we'll go through a swing analysis.
Oh, awesome, awesome. So do you want to see me hit one or do drills, or what do you want to say?
Just to do a stage 3 first, and then hit the ball. So use the stage 3 as your pre-shot routine. And,
so the best training aid we found, guys, one of the best, is just a rubber tee in this mat here, because just by doing this, Dr. KWON, this was a really valuable tool for us.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you'll be able to consistently bring the club head down.
To thwack this. Stage 3.
Yeah, and then once you do that, remember the rhythm, and then you'll be able to do your regular swing.
Stage 3 again.
And then in doing that, so that's the two swings.
Yeah.
The toe of the club head hit the tip of the rubber, right?
Yeah, not in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that means you have to adjust the club head pad. Make sure the center of the face hits the tip. Yes. Yep. Yeah. So that's better.
Okay.
And then once you have good feel about your rhythm, and then you will actually put a ball there and then hit.
Let's do that. Okay. For the black flag. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was a good shot.
Something I wanted to ask you about, Dr. KWON. Mike, if you stand perfectly in line like we always do it at the college, Mike's filming my boss at the college. So a lot of times, Dr. KWON, especially from that view, a lot of times, meaning like 100% of the time, I'll go under like this, especially with irons, under like this, and that really destroys my sequence. But in stage 3, that looks pretty good, right?
Yes.
So stage 3, it's on that plane that I want to get, even when I'm going from dead start. My plane seems to be, I call it tucked on the way, and it's just so hard to play good golf with it like that.
So you know, once you develop good overall flow, then you have to take advantage of it in your regular swing. In other words, you have to replicate the rhythm in your regular swing. And if you go in, then from the beginning, this is completely different.
Yeah.
So one way to do it is always set some sort of target position here.
Yeah.
Image target position. So when you start the backswing, just letting the body to bring the club back this way, but rather try to reach that target position. But again, this is not a stop. Rather, it's the point to use just the path through.
You're right.
Yeah. But by having this imagery in your mind, it will make it a lot easier.
So Mike, stand real still for this one, because I'm going to try a special effect in the video. So in my mind, I'm going to imprint this spot right about here.
Yes.
That looks good, Dr. KWON?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm imprinting that spot, so I'll do a little overlay of that.
So the easiest way to figure that out is now your hand position here. Your hands are here.
So I just go A to B, go straight there with flow.
Yeah. So have a little bit of a little bit of body trigger, and then
Okay.
bring the club hands to that position. Yeah. And then now, remember this is not a stop, so you have
Right.
to have a continuous motion.
Right, that's just,
That means instead of abruptly going to that position, again you have to connect this. Go here, and then this is the final position, but you have to start coming down.
right.
So always try to connect the end of the backswing and then early part of downswing, so that make it this as the point you just pass through.
Yeah. Gonna imprint this at the top. Okay, and good.
Yeah. So another way to do it is so you can start from here.
Uh-huh.
This is in our language it's called early downswing arm based.
Okay.
But so instead of going this way,
Yeah.
so start from here, go back here, and then let it go.
Okay.
So that means that you will connect the end of backswing and then the downswing
Right.
with the target position, in your.
Yeah, this is something, so this is the fifth Be Better Golf School I've done with Dr. KWON. And this is something I wouldn't have known unless we spent so much time together reviewing other people's problems. Was I didn't realize that I thought when we were doing the drills, it was heave, effort, wait, like kind of a relaxation, and then effort again, but smoothly on the way down. But you're saying the effort is all the whole time, connected.
It's connected. It's a
Okay.
continuous motion. So imagine you are hitting something really hard. You don't do this.
Right.
This is a broken motion, right?
Okay, I'll try it.
So if you
Right.
really want to hit it hard, then it's continuous motion.
Yeah.
And let it go.
Yeah.
If you try to hit something, like tennis, stroke, for example, you don't go and then try to hit the ball.
It's one big loop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a continuous motion, then hit the ball. So you have to maintain the neural connection. So you have to get the sensory input from all these parts, right?
Yeah.
So then you have to make the motion continuous instead of having a abrupt or a snapping motion. Connect everything and then make a continuous motion.
And for continuous motion, you mentioned something about, there's a whole series on your YouTube channel about it, but just as far as stage one, would this help me?
Yeah. So the idea is, that's perfect. So the idea is always connect the end part of the backswing and the downswing.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So do not separate backswing, downswing right at the top of backswing. Rather, include the end part of the backswing and then the whole downswing
It
together.
needs to have that overlap.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay,
always
thank you.
practice that way. So using this good wind up, and then let it go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to imprint, and then let it
Yes.
go. Okay.
You have
Just
that
imprint
flow.
that spot,
Yeah.
and then let it go. Okay. Try. Oh,
Yep.
I got under it. A pop up to the right rough.
So this will require some practice, but always the idea is to not completely separate backswing and downswing.
Okay. Okay.
So always include the end part of backswing
Uh-huh.
as part of downswing. So make it
yeah.
continuous.
Dr. KWON, can you stand near where Mike is? And I just want you to see, so my stage 3, okay?
Yeah. This time, you just let it go and then try to start this again.
Don't do this.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So it's not connected.
Okay.
That's better. That's better. Yeah.
Okay. So just watch the club. I want to see if it does this as I try to hit this ball. Hopefully successfully.
Yes.
Oh, that's a great shot.
Yeah. That's a better connection now. So
Okay.
really, it's a matter of when you practice
Yeah.
how you connect the end part of backswing and then downswing.
Transition.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So homework for me and for other golfers who are making the golf swing too much. One part, two parts rather than one big loop.
Yeah.
Homework.
So,
What's
yeah,
good
yeah,
homework for
yeah,
that?
Yeah, yeah. So it's a continuous motion.
Okay.
So more than anything, continuous motion is, I think, the key here. As you know, I emphasize fast backswing, but
Yeah.
if that fast backswing is a jerky motion or
Uh-huh.
snapping motion, then it's not the ideal one. So
Mhm.
while it is reasonably fast, but the key word is a continuous motion
Okay.
into downswing.
One last shot, Dr. Kwon. Press my luck here. Try to go 3 for 4. Okay, so now I'm taking it to the course, Dr. Kwon, and something I heard you say to 100% of the people came to the school. You said stage 3 should be from now on, for the rest of your life,
Yep.
should be your pre-shot routine. So that's what I'm going to go for. Ah, shoot. I kind of did what James did there. I got in here and then, what'd you see there, Dr. Kwon?
But still, the rhythm is a bit rough, so I try to again make it more continuous.
Continuous
So
and connected.
when we do doing the backswing, when you have a good push, right,
Yeah.
using the right foot, it's not just about just going up and then try to go
Okay.
down. But rather, with this push, we introduce the recentering motion and then a bit the lowering of the body.
Gotcha.
So the main purpose of this push is going into this position instead of go up and then try to come down.
So stage
And
3.
also try to make again the swing plane relatively simple. So guide it with your left shoulder. On the way down, use your left shoulder. Remember that one arm drill we did earlier.
Yep.
Yeah. So guide the motion of the arm with
Yeah.
your left shoulder. So left shoulder, left arm, and the club.
Okay. There we go. That was a good one.
Yep. So
Right center of the fairway. And a lot longer than the other one.
Mm.
All right, Dr. Kwon, come on out here.
So really, making the downswing plane as simple as possible.
Yeah.
No surprise on the way down.
Yeah, by preparing yourself on the back. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so
And have that overlap. All right, guys, if you have any questions, you can write them in the comments to this video. I'll make sure that Dr. Kwon sees them. Also, you can send me an email at contactbebettergolf@gmail.com. Dr. Kwon and Be Better Golf are going to be getting together again in 2022 for more KWON and Be Better Golf schools. But they'll be announced on bebettergolf.net/schools as they're tentative right now. So we're trying to figure out between his busy travel and work schedule and everything else when to do more. But thanks for watching, everybody.